Hello and welcome everyone, it's Pixelated Apollo, thanks for stopping by and welcome back to a Napoleon Total War Online battle. This is a 2v2 and this one's gonna be pretty sweet because we have artillery. Finally a battle with artillery. I need it, I'm addicted, I gotta watch my artillery blow people's heads off. That's just what I live for, so anyways, let's get started before the artillery starts firing, just so we can watch every single volley. I don't want to miss anything, but starting with the first French army here, he's got a nice force. He's got some old guard, he's got some young guard marching together. He's got his skirmishers here. I think he's bringing about 3 units of volleys, I think is how you pronounce it, probably not. He's got some cav units over here, some lancers, 2 units of lancers. He's got some fusiliers of line. Lots of fusilier. I think that's his main, infantry force. Actually, you know what? He has 4 units of volleys. Volleys. Or is it voltiers? I don't know. Whatever. He's got some horse artillery. 2 units of... Actually, okay. I think he has... Let's see. Okay, foot artillery, not horse artillery. 2 units of foot artillery. He's got some experimental howitzers. Awesome. That's awesome. And his general... It's general staff, so there you go. Alright, so let's look at his other ally, which he's also commanding the French. He's got 3 units of the volleys, and he's got a lot of Polish Legion, which have fantastic uniforms. Check them out. He's got some National Guard. They're pretty crappy, but, they look fantastic. I love it. What else has he got? Here's more skirmishers. Yes, a lot of Polish Legion. He's got some howitzer. And I think that's it for his artillery. So yeah, he's really spamming out the Polish Legion, so that's awesome. You don't really see that too often. And he's got some old guard over here. Of course, you do not play the French and not bring old guard. What the hell? And then he's got some Polish lancers and more lancers over there. So that's the gist of his army. I already hear some artillery firing away, so let's hurry up and check out the other team here. We have Prussia. And the main issue with this army is that he is not bringing skirmishers. What the hell? Prussia can field some of the finest skirmishers all in the world. The greatest skirmishers in the world is what I'm trying to say in this time period, or at least in this game. And he has 0 skirmishers. He's got mostly musketeers. He's got some foot guards. So he's bringing a lot of infantry, but man, I need those skirmishers. He's got 2 dragoons. He's got his general staff and some grenadiers. So here's his artillery already firing. Oh wait, no, no. Oh my God, I think that was Napoleon. That was Napoleon himself, because he had Napoleon as a general. Oh my God, the great Napoleon is dead from one epic shot. Okay, so let's check out the final force here. We have Great Britain. I was gonna say United Kingdom, but whatever, same thing. We have Great Britain, and he's got some unique units here. Okay, I don't know what he's doing. He's like charging forward his general. He's like, you know what, screw it. I don't care. He's dead now, so I'm just gonna sacrifice that unit. Anyways, back to Great Britain. I'm sorry. We have the 42nd Foot, the Blackwash, and we've got the King German Legion Foot. He is bringing a lot of skirmishers, so that's good to see that at least someone on this side of the battlefield is bringing some skirmishers. He's got some rifles, and he's got some King German Legion Light Foot. He's got some foot here. His army's kind of all over the place. He's got a lot of fencibles, I think is how you pronounce it, for his infantry. And then here's his howitzer. So he's getting his artillery set up. He's got another piece of artillery. Oh, just disappeared in the trees. And here we go. Look at this formation. This map is lovely. I love this map. Let's go ahead and hide the map a little bit here. Kind of like the view of the battlefield. Oh, France over here is getting hit hard. Getting hit hard by the Prussian artillery. Looks like it shot through here. That is sweet. Man, I love the artillery. Freaking love the artillery. Alright, so I think this battle is going to start over here first. The UK obviously holding up on a defensive position. Here comes some artillery. Oh! It didn't kill anybody, though. Oh, it killed one guy. That poor chap. He was probably sitting right where this crater is. Ah, rest in peace, buddy. You will be remembered. Alright, so yeah, artillery makes things really interesting because the thing about Napoleon Total War is that you can really camp in buildings and on hills. So artillery really counters that. Oh, he's going for the French artillery. Oh, here comes another round. Another volley. Yes. I eat, sleep, and drank artillery shots. Oh, man, not getting any hits. I remembered someone telling me that experimental howitzer is not the greatest artillery. So, yeah, I don't know. But France is really pushing on the flank here. This is really, really good to see here by this French player. Because whenever someone's camping on a hill, the best way to beat a hill camp is to just move around a lot more. Because the thing about holding a hill is... Sorry. Oh my god, it hit that cannon directly. It didn't kill it. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, hill camp. If you're holding a hill, you're not very mobile. So the best way to beat a hill camper is to just attack them on all sides. And you'll just overwhelm them and slowly beat them down. So, yeah. This is so far an epic battle. Uh-oh. We got the French general staff, general bodyguard charging forward again. They're like, yeah, this was Napoleon. I can't believe Napoleon died. He was like the first casualty in this battle. Oh, more artillery going off. Again, killing like nothing. Very weird. It killed like this one horse guy. Ah! Alright, so the UK is kind of making a push on this flank, and then the French are making a push over here on this flank. So, it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out here. Oh, here comes another volley. Oh! Yes! That was a good shot. I love it. Let's check out the volleys over here. Looks like some people were shooting. I see musket fire. Or, no, they're just marching. My bad. They're just marching forward. Oof. Oh man, I love the artillery. The general's bodyguard getting cut down. I don't know why he's sacrificing that unit. You know, even though the general is dead, you can still use that unit to protect your flanks and whatnot. So I think that's a little reckless, just setting up your general like that. So both sides are marching forward. This is just, you know, the skirmish phase with the artillery. In the UK, marching up his infantry. Infantry. It's gonna be a tough position for them from here, because I mean, look at from the British point of view, looking up at the French. That's not a good view. You want to get higher terrain, and the French could really take advantage of this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Getting hit hard. Getting hit hard. Oh, man. Artillery makes me so happy. Oh, it looks like this artillery is taking a beating as well. Their morale's a little shaken there. Oh. Oh, my God. I love it. I love it. That is fantastic. Here comes another volley. Yeah, so both sides here just trying to destroy each other's artillery. And the French are trying to make a push here. They're inching forward. And I like the fact that the Great Britain here, he's got his cav nearby. So this is almost like a trap. He's trying to get the French to push forward his skirmishers, and I think he's going to try to like charge his cav in there. But I think the French player knows better to do that. So, oh, there we go. We got the first shots going down, and cav is under fire here, under threat. And I like seeing this. The French player putting some pressure on the flank of Great Britain. I forgot the player names, but you'll see them at the end of the game. Yeah, that's why I'm calling them the French player. And then we've got some forces from Great Britain taking a very, very wide flank here, going through the town. The redcoats are coming. The redcoats are coming. Good fire here from the skirmishers. Getting some easy kills, not losing anybody. So that's always a good sight to see. And the French player here being very, very cautious, keeping his line infantry right behind his skirmishers because the cav, just in case the cav charges in or something like that. All right, so France over here is in a sticky situation. I mean, I like the aggressive play, but he's going to get cut down if he tries to charge this hill, like, directly on. Like, head on. Prussia, though, isn't necessarily on top of the hill. He's kind of, like, behind it. But he is pushing forward. He's pushing his foot guards. I think the unit size are on ultra, too. That's awesome. So artillery, I think, oh, you know, actually, this is actually kind of good for the French player because it's harder for the artillery to hit because they're in this little ditch. You see that? Even though he's focusing down his howitzers. Awesome. So that'll be an interesting engagement there. But if we head back over here, this is where most of the action is. We've got, oops, sorry guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. Accidentally hit the mini-map. Boop. Anyways, we teleported a little bit there. We've got the French pushing forward his skirmishers. And this is why skirmishers are just so important. Like, they are absolutely vital in every army for Napoleon Total War because they can weaken defenses. They can fire at line infantry and not even get fired back because their range is so great. Oh, here comes more volleys. Oh, yes, I love it. It's so beautiful. The general losing some troops here. And look at that. They're really hurting the morale of the Great Britain troops. So here's their point of view. Their point of view. This building is falling to the enemy. Oh man, the artillery is just gorgeous. And then UK over here taking up a building, which is really interesting because I don't think he's going to get much done unless the French artillery runs out of ammo. I don't remember if the artillery has a set amount of ammo because I never get to play artillery in this game, but I think they do. I'm not sure, but look at the damaged goods here. The damaged artillery. It still has a lot though. Oh my god, right in our face. That's what I'm talking about. Artillery. Oh crap, over here the French are attacking. This is a full uphill battle. And look at the angle here. He's not going to get anything done with the skirmishers. They just do not have a shot to the enemy. He's got his National Guard going in first, which, you know, actually is not that bad of an idea because they're not that important of a unit. They're not expensive or whatever. But look at this battle going on right now. This is amazing. Let's go ahead and turn back on the mini-map. This is fantastic. The French player being very bold, being very brave, trying to take on this hill. And he's really taking some heavy hits here. Yep. Well, that's the National Guard. That's no surprise there. So he's just trying to beat him through brute force with his old guard, his Polish Legion. This is an intense battle. This is such an uphill battle. Here we go. We've got some musketeers, and oh man, the French skirmishers are right in their face. They got to kill a lot more. Once they start firing, these skirmishers are going to be in trouble. But remember, Napoleon has died. He died on the battlefield. I don't think anything worse could happen for your morale. Like, that is the worst scenario for the French morale. Napoleon dying on the battlefield. This is great. This is a great firefight. I wish there was a way to, like, hide the hub, the little interface around here. But we do have a little bit of a cav battle here. And then we've got the Dragoons charging in. That was an awesome charge. Oh, man. And then we've got more French cav charging in. The Lancers. Send them the French Lancers. Lancers are not going to do that great in melee, so his cav's probably going to get cut down. Dragoons should be able to handle him. Grenadiers breaking from the fight. And then we have more cav joining the fight. I don't think that's necessary. I think he's got this under control. Yeah, let's get a close-up here. This intense fighting. The struggle between the French and the Prussians. You know what? This is kind of like the Battle of Waterloo. Like the army selections. UK versus the French. And then Prussia shows up to save the day. Alright, let's check back over here. Let's make sure we're not missing anything. Wow. Wow, Great Britain is being pushed back. This is not good. Look at this formation. Their formation here is a little sloppy, and that could be costly because their troops here are grouped up. So they could easily lose a lot of troops. And there we go. Look at that. Look at that firing there. Yeah, make sure these skirmishers are in skirmish mode. If they're in skirmish mode, your line infantry can shoot through them. But this hill is not really helping them. They're not getting a lot of shots. I think they should just move up even closer. But yeah, the French are taking this hill with little casualties. Very impressive. Over here, though, the French are just like, this is just an epic brawl. Like, everyone's losing a lot of troops here. Prussia's looking pretty good. I mean, this is a good scenario for Prussia to be able to hold this hill and fight off this horde of French. But you do have to face the Old Guard. The Old Guard. And I say it every time, almost every Napoleon battle. Do not mess with the Old Guard. The Old Guard are best guard. Oh yeah, look at that. The French are just crumbling here. Oh wow, it looks like he's charging in with his Old Guard. Do not mess with the Old Guard. I'll say it again. But the artillery's still going crazy. Looks like the French artillery is trying to shoot at the Prussian artillery. Let's put back the mini-map. So let's watch this charge, guys. Here we go. Oh man, Old Guard and melee. They should win this fight. I don't know, Foot Guard versus Old Guard. Yeah, Old Guard will win that. Maybe, if they have enough numbers. Yeah, but France is clearly losing over here. Then we have a cav charge coming in. We just got a charge of infantry and cav from Great Britain. Fusiliers of line. And wow, a brave stand by the skirmishers for the French, holding them back while the Fusiliers of line are just firing at them point blank. Oh, so yeah, all that retreating troops over there, that's from the other side. And a lot of the skirmishers are unfortunately engaged in melee. It looks like Great Britain did like some charge here. I mean, look at that. Look at this fight in the trees here. This is fantastic. This is just lovely. Oh man, that is great. We got a little fight over here. This is some Fusiliers against some Lightfoot. Fusiliers should be able to win this one. Oh, is he retreating? He is under attack by the artillery. Good volley there from his infantry. We do have some troops running. This is the other side of the battlefield. So France is pretty much destroyed here. I mean, he has a small core of troops here, some Polish Legion. He put a pretty big dent into Prussia, but it's not going to be enough. Oh, Old Guard. Old Guard taking care of some Foot Guard. So if you're the French player at this point, the best thing you can do is just try to kill as many as you can. Just try to kill as many Prussians as you can. So if your French ally over here wins the battle, then he will have a lesser force to deal with after defeating Great Britain. Uh-oh. Do we have a foot charge here from Great Britain? Is he going to charge in? I don't know. These men, they're not firing. And then we've got the 42nd Foot, the Black Watch. Look at them. They're like, come on, Scots. We're free Scotsmen now. Alright, let's see. Ooh, cav battle over here. The general is in danger. Great Britain's general is in danger, and the artillery is also in danger. Looks like Great Britain's gonna retreat back some rifles to try to save his artillery, but it's not looking too good. It is not looking too good. Oh man, he might be getting some friendly fire too, so you gotta be careful with that. Oh nice, they just killed the Great Britain's general here. So that's gonna really suffer the morale for Great Britain. Oh my god, look at this. Look how close this combat is. Alright, let's turn back on the mini-map so we can kind of see what's going on. Looks like the French are destroying Great Britain right now. And the Young Guard are coming around. Check them out. They're coming around. They're going to try to, you know, flank Great Britain, try to kill their rifles. And Great Britain is down to a handful of troops at this point. France, all they have to do is just keep pushing forward. He's got some Fusiliers of line coming this way. Oh man, the entire unit is dead, sir. And let's see, what's going on over here? I think the French are just doing the best he can. He's just trying to live as long as possible. I mean, this is a pretty good position, but I mean, how many bullets are actually making it through this this forest here? You know, this cluster of trees, and of course the hill too. So I don't know. I don't think this is really good for anyone because of all those trees. Let's see, what do we got over here? Oh, look at this. Some Polish Legion taking out artillery. That's really, really good there. So he's taking out some key units. And we got Fusiliers over here firing down. Looks like Great Britain's not even formed up. And what's going on over here? Like, who's attacking who? It's like these guys like abandoned Great Britain. They're like, we're gonna fight for the French now. Okay, he's retreating. I don't know, that was weird. But look at all the, oh, they were just cut down. Getting shot at from the back and up on this hill. I would break as well. That is ridiculous. It looks like Great Britain is left with some rifles here. And some artillery crew.
Our men are running, sir.
And that's it for Great Britain. That is it. So the French are victorious over here. What a battle so far. This has been intense. Okay, so he's just like running away or something. That's unfortunate. Let's go back over here. Let's see what's happening. Polish Legion. I think they're breaking from the field, from the battle. And then we have a small little fight over here. Polish Legion versus Musketeers, and the Legion are victorious. But we do have a cav charge from the Dragoons. So swift, so fast. Oh, and he charges right in there. And the Legion do not form square. And this cav should eat them up. Num 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 num. Eat them up, boys. For Prussia. Oh, artillery fire, that is lovely. And they're going straight for that artillery. Oh, I love watching cav charges in this game. I don't know why. They're just so like intense. Oh God. Oh my God. That was amazing. He lost a bunch of cav there. Good shooting by the artillery. Oh my God. He is just wiping out his cav, and this is a small victory for the French here. Oh, another, and he's gonna break his cav. His artillery is going to live another day, or maybe another minute, possibly. Oh man, that was awesome. So glad we got to see that. And the Polish Legion over here kicking butt. I don't know, the French are kind of turning this around. I think we just see some lazy play by the Prussians. And the French over here, the other French player quickly sending reinforcements because he realized that he can take Prussia down because his ally is still fighting him. His ally is he's still got him pinned. Good shot there, that was awesome. Yeah, his men are running, but you know, this French player on this side, he's doing a great job. Like, this battle was over, but he turned it around. Awesome. Good shot there. And Great Britain over here, still under fire. I would just get that artillery, start firing at him. Maybe he's out of ammo. I don't know. He's not out of ammo. He's still firing. Or he's trying to fire at the units back there, but this big hill is not going to allow that. So yeah, the French, he separated his army. I think that's completely fine in this situation because the UK is pretty much defeated here.
Our men are running, sir.
And over here, oh God, I love the artillery. That is awesome. So yeah, over here we do have a little bit of a battle. The French player sending in 2 healthy units of Fusiliers of Line. And that should be enough to win this fight. I don't know what's happening here. The general's just like casually walking with the French. Okay, now they're fighting. It's like they didn't know we were watching or something. Oh, they're watching? All right, fight, guys. Let's fight. Oh, nope. They're going to go back to walking. Interesting. Yeah, just fire. Fire in their asses. Light them up, boys. Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I don't know what... Prussia, what are you doing with your general staff? All right, so here's a good... Oh, yes. This is going to be awesome. The epic last stand from his artillery. Let's see. Come on. He's doing that canister shot there. See if he can... Oh, it looks like his shots are going a little high there. He's missing the target. Oh, this is going to be it for the artillery. I can feel it. Come on. Oh, good hit there. Good hit. Stand, artillery. Oh, there you go. That will cause units to break. Oh, man, this artillery has been a pain in the ass for Prussia. Fire. Fire down. Oh, God, that unit got wrecked over there. Oh, point blank. Come on. Ready? Oh, my God, I was a little late there. I was going to do slow motion, but whatever. Come on, hurry up. Oh, there we go. That unit breaks. Ah, they still have hope. They still have hope. How fast can you reload? Do you want to live? You have to reload fast. Fire. They're about to fire in this unit. Oh, is that enough to break them? No. Oh, man. Yeah, this is why it's not always the best decision to charge artillery right in the front. But they are going to get them engaged in melee, but there's still hope. Like, artillery can still fight. Uh-oh. Fire. Fire. Quickly fire before they charge in. Why is this like slow-mo? Why are they charging in so slow? Point. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. So artillery putting up a great fight. That French artillery is really saving the day. And then here the Fusiliers of Line pushing forward. And let's see his little battle against... Okay, he defeated the remaining troops of Great Britain. So this is what it's down to. Prussia holding this hill. What a great battle, guys. This has been a fantastic battle. And the horse artillery is exposed now. They're trying to give the French the same taste of the medicine, whatever that phrase is. Give them a taste of their own medicine. But the French are going to actually fire at them instead of charge at them. And they wipe them off the face of the earth. They're cut down. And look at that. The artillery survived. They survived. They caused the Prussians to break. And now they're free to load up their artillery again. Yes. Yes, a glorious victory. Soon to be ours. This is what's left. And they're surrounded. We got troops up on the hill, troops below the hill. There's nothing they can do. Prussia will go out with a fight. Oh, good volley there. Artillery just saving the day for the French. I cannot believe it. I thought for sure that Prussia would just eat France up alive, but they were hanging on, putting up a great fight with his artillery, with his Polish Legion, and that's it, guys. That is the battle. Well, actually, we've got some troops over here, but I'm sure they're gonna. Yep, they broke. Okay, so that's the battle, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Really cool hill tactics there. As you can tell, it's probably better for you to kind of inch up on hills rather than just full-on charge hills. We saw 2 different strategies there. Let's see. I don't know who sent in the battle replay exactly, but nonetheless, thank you for sending it in. Be sure to tell me what your gamer tag or gamer name is in the email. That way I know to properly thank you. But it was one of the French players, so thank you guys. And well done. I think this was the French player versus the Great Britain over here, getting 1,500 kills. And then Flamey Glenn got pretty much 1,300. And then Prussia getting almost 1,300, and Great Britain really suffering there, not even getting 1,000 kills. So a great battle. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle. It was a lot of fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.